Hi everyone, I'm back. I got a Nissan Rogue here, and this is what happens when we start it up. So the next thing that happens is, if the car warms up slight a bit and you try to start it back up, it would not want to start back up. Hear the rattling from the converter. I have to confirm that. What I'm going to do is remove the manifold, slide a bit away from the motor, start it up, see if it, to get to it I gotta remove the alternator belt and alternator out of the way. Sometimes you can remove the wheel and the fender liner to get the tensioner right in there, get to the tensioner. But what I do is, a Nissan Rogue have this cavity here, and you can go into that cavity with your extension in the socket, and you are able to get to this tensioner and get the belt off. So I'm gonna try that. My ratchet set up right there, attached to the socket. That's okay. Okay. There we go. The belt's out. Perfect. That's how I take it out, without removing any of the other accessories, and saves the customer a ton of money for labor. And save the customer a ton of money for labor doing that, instead of putting 20 minutes of removing the wheel and fender cover. So now I'm just going to remove the alternator. Going to open this bolt here and open that bolt down there. Like always, before you attend any electronics, disconnect your battery. That's where I'm going next. Disconnect the cable for this. Remove this plug off it. Okay. Okay. Here we have our alternator out. All right. Alright, these are 14mm if anybody wants to prepare the tools before coming over. Let's work. Here we go. Gonna take the gasket out. Right. And yeah, converter's definitely out of whack. So right, so I took the manifold out. Let's start this thing. But it is very old belt, so I'll definitely change this since we have it out. To do that, I'll have to remove the wheel and the cover, because the belt rotation requires access to the lower section, and I cannot do that from up here. Alright, I got a bad news. When I was trying to take it out, I couldn't take the bottom bolts out, even though I sprayed them, but they're just not coming off. So all three of them broke. Alright, I just took both of the oxygen sensors out. Let me make sure that they're not attached to anything else. There's an anchor. Okay, let's get this guy out here. Come on, please. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, this thing is definitely singing. Alright, so far I got the converter out. Customer was complaining about the AC compressor, so I gotta take a look, see what this compressor is doing. Let's check the AC compressor here. Pulley is broken. Warms up, locks in place, and prevents the engine from turning over. I mean, that could create a huge drag. Also, this car has two noises that they're dealing with. One is the compressor, and the second, we already noticed how the catalytic converter is rattling like a tin can. So, the brake like this? I don't understand. Yep. Okay. Anyway, so in this car we definitely need a AC compressor to take care of the problem. So here we go. If you have a car, a Nissan Rogue, that has a rattling noise, like you heard earlier, and then when you turn the car off after running for a few minutes and start it back up, it does not want to turn over. It turns over and like something's grabbing onto your motor. You got a problem with one of the accessories. In this case, it's a compressor. Turned out to be our dear converter. So, unfortunately, this person needs catalytic converter and AC compressor to work. And I'll just go ahead and call the customer and see what they decide on doing at this point. Thanks for watching.